what I just like to say is that, fair enough, innit? That's a valid point. But, when it just keeps happening so frequently, everyone just keeps saying, "Oh, it was some nose spray I took. Oh, it was this meat. Oh, it was uncastrated wild boar. Oh, I didn't know. Like, oh, I took this." Come on, man. Like, yeah, man. It's like once or twice we can say, "All right, cool with it," but like, it's everyone says it. Do you know what I mean? But I mean, listen, when we're talking about the drugs and stuff, right? How does it affect your legacy? Like, is for me personally, I write a man off, bro. Like, it's permanent damage, bro. Like, once you have been called into question, like, everything before the incident has to be stricken off the record, bro. When we're talking barbershop combos, we can't even talk about you because everything prior is a bit dodgy. And furthermore, everything moving forward is a bit dodgy too. I don't know. How do you guys see it?
There you go.
I'm gonna say, I'll go first. I'll go say, I'm here and there about it. The reason why is this, right? The drug cheats are just the ones that have been caught. We don't know how many of this man outside that have passed SATA test or whatever test they're doing, and especially if you're talking about back in the old days, nothing like now when you've got Olympic style testing as Mayweather wanted, right? I remember when Pacquiao was saying no to it because he was scared of needles, but man's got a tattoo on his arm. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, so we don't know actually how many of the old school guys who were not caught were actually also doping as well. So for me, it's like, it's because it's so difficult. I'm just like, okay, take it for the face value, especially the fights prior and the ones after. If they've not been caught for drug cheating, then you have to analyze it based on that. And of course, anything in between, maybe 2 or 3 years in between when they've been caught, you can throw it out the window and say that it affects the legacy.
That's a very valid point. But listen, I want to send a shot at Riddler straight up because I know you're going to get riled up for what I'm going to say, bro. Yeah, this is for you, Riddler, sincerely. Yeah, your beloved Canelo, bro. Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to remove everything prior to the Triple G draw, right? Because he got found, didn't it? He got found guilty right after that. So Cotto doesn't count. Amir Khan doesn't count. Mosley doesn't count. Oh. Kirkland doesn't count. Trout doesn't count. Yeah, and if you look at it with unbiased eyes, you will agree with me, Riddler.
So you're guilty of one crime. So that means everything beforehand, automatically you're guilty too.
Allow me to quote the great Mayweather. I don't know. We just don't know.
Yeah, but my point exactly, and this goes back, ladies and gentlemen, to when I was saying it's all about your favorite fighter and it's all about favoritism there. Do you get what I'm saying? Some people can get a pass, some people can't. We all know that the PBC, the great Silas, is on the PBC payroll. Yeah, so he would love to see Canelo, basically just vanish and
just Canelo,
come out of boxing. Listen,
Fury too.
If I can, it's hard. You can't just put it down like that, isn't it? Like a person could be guilty of one thing. That's cool. I ain't got a problem with that. But to say, okay, we're just gonna, banish him out of boxing, or his legacy doesn't count because we're unsure. I think a lot of people are scratching their heads too much, you guys included. Like, let it go. Like, if a man serves his time, that's it. Let him move on. He
moves on with everything, all of his accolades and recognition. He gets everything. You get to move on with everything, yeah?
Well, I don't make the rules, Silas. To me, do I make it? Because it's, when you're saying we have to remove Cotto, we have to remove everybody. Who's the we? Yeah, because I'm saying
you and I, and Maverick at Fire State of Mind. That's we, bro.
Actually, you know what? You know what? Actually, I'm going to backtrack a little bit, and I think Silas has actually made me backtrack just a tiny little bit. Right. The one thing I'll say is this: fighter health. Right, and that's something that we don't talk about. The person who's fighting them is affected by it, and so as punishment, in some aspects, we do have to strip back some of their legacy and say, actually, it's not really, it's not of value anymore because you could have killed someone.
How do we
Listen, you look at Kovalev. Look at Kovalev. Kovalev got found guilty at the beginning of this year, bruv. If you go back to his early career, bruv, he killed someone in the ring, bruv. Imagine how that person's family feels, thinking that, hold on, you're a drugs cheat, bruv. How do I know that these two events aren't linked?
I think that's the most extreme scenario, but it's the reality. So that's and rest in peace to that individual. But what I'm trying to say is that to say everything else is null and void because one was a cheat, the boy who cried wolf aspect. I don't know. It's a bit hard. And who measures that? And how can you measure that? Do you just
you do. You do. You two. No. Today, you guys are in court. You, Riddler, and you, Maverick, you're in court. And I tell you why, brother.